So we'll start first. So first, this is today's session, second session. So before recap, so we'll see what we're supposed to learn today. Second session on marketing. First session we already covered LO1. LO1 we discuss about be able to critically analyze the principle of strategic marketing management. We discuss what is the management marketing, what is meant by strategic marketing. So second, our learning outcome is be able to apply tools for analyzing or analysis which the business environment in strategic marketing. So which we discuss different tools we mentioned yesterday, but we not really applied. Today will be looking more application side, and we'll discuss, under this learning outcome, we have a 3 different assessment criteria. 2.1, develop a smart strategic marketing objective. What is SMART, which will go through specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time defined. Second, 2.2, critically review in external and competitive environment. What is meant by external environment? And we'll discuss about draw conclusion about the internal and stakeholders environment in the organization performs. So all this today lessons will be focused, and so we'll try to address learning outcome to today. So let's please, anybody knows what we learned during our last lesson? What is the definition of marketing? Any thought what we need to look around marketing, how you can define marketing in your own words?
If marketing is how do you get the products to the people? How do you get them to know you've got the products? That's marketing.
Okay, good. So what is the key difference between marketing and selling? Is there any difference between marketing and selling?
Yes, marketing is.
So during.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes,
no, go ahead. Okay.
Well then.
No, marketing
that's
is
fine. You define.
Marketing is, in effect, the process of getting the goods to people. While selling is that exchange of the goods, isn't it? Well, that's my understanding of it
Yes,
from yesterday.
Yes, good, great. So marketing is more for customer satisfaction. So we'll put in the customer first, yes? So always we're putting ourselves in the customer's shoes. We always looking in the customer eyes. So we always looking, how we can improve things by putting the customer needs and wants first. So that's really key focus for us. But if we're using the selling concept, so sales mean you sell. Volume is more focus instead of marketing. There is no customer satisfaction concern. Key focus on the customer satisfaction. Just, we want to earn the profit. So we really bother about profit than anything else. But when we're looking marketing is more focused on the customer satisfaction, creating value for customer, delivering the value added product to customers. So these all, we discuss. We discuss CIM marketing definition. We discuss AMA. It's a CIM is Accredited Institute of Marketing within the UK, the big chartered institute. And we discuss AMA is American Marketing Association. Then we discuss about what's meant by marketing strategy, how we can make marketing strategy, and strategy need to be focused both on internal and external. We discuss strategy mean is action planning. Plus management is mean planning, controlling, implementation, organizing. All these are the function of management. Your job to create an environment to achieve the organization objective. Where we discuss about marketing management mean you manage your marketing activity in a way and you utilize the resources effectively to create value for customer. So that was the really focus yesterday's session. So today we'll move to our second session, which is will be So we'll go through. So welcome everyone. We'll start our second lesson, which is all about LO2. My email address there. If you have any question, drop me email. So now we'll discuss today is be able to apply the tool. So we'll discuss different tools those we can use, So our first to discuss yesterday, we also discussed as well different market concepts. So we discuss about first yesterday we discussed production concept. So like in hospitality industry, innovation strong hospitality product is key focus, starting point, focus on the satisfying high demand technology, mass production. So in a production concept is a mass production, lower price. So profit through mass sale. So selling more and more goods, producing with the lower cost, and you will earn the profit. That was the production orientation concept. And is a product orientation, existing hospitality product and services, maintain and improve existing products. So improvement of the product, that was the key. Minor improvement, adoption of the existing marketing mix. Next, we discuss about 4 P's: product, price, promotion, and place. So profit depend upon the stable market condition, which we discussed. And next, selling orientation concept, which is more focused on the sale volume. Then we discussed yesterday marketing orientation concept, profit through customer satisfaction. So that was really under the marketing concept, marketing orientation. You focus on the marketing based on the research and meeting the needs and the wants of the customer, and the customer satisfaction was the key. And then we discussed about social marketing. So welfare of the public welfare. So profit through enhance the image and the customer satisfaction. Enhance the image through helping local community, like we mentioned about the example of food bank, Procter and Gamble and Unilever. So these the more social concept now companies using, instead of focusing on production, product selling or marketing. No, they more focus on the social marketing. So that we also discussed yesterday session as well. So next our focus will be now. So we'll go through strategic planning, what is meant by how we can make a plan. So strategic planning involve adopting the firms take advantage of opportunity in its consistently changing environment. So think about the Brexit always changing the environment. You maybe heard about a lot of this year Marks and Spencer sales, it dropped by 6% during the Christmas. It's a peak season when the New Year and the sales due to Christmas always high. So now it's becoming low. So we need to look around how we'll make a strategic plan in our organization. So whenever we'll make the strategic planning, I will do plan or make a strategic plan is mean the long-term planning, define the company's mission, setting the company's objective. So we discuss about objective. What sort of objective? Whenever you set your objective, it need to be SMART. SMART stand for S, specific, M stand for measurable, A stand for achievable, R stand for realistic, and T stand for time defined. So if you're looking the SMART objective, like achieving a diploma level 7 qualification, so SMART, you need to be specific, what really you want to achieve within it. Can we measure it? Can we achieve in few days? No, it's not a SMART objective, because SMART objective, we say, okay, let's, we can achieve this qualification in 9 months or 12 months, max. So we can look around, okay, so we can measure the performance after every 2 months, every 6 weeks. So that's a specific. In time is realistic because it's matched with the reality. People are achieving it. So designing the business portfolio, different product, we can, they like in our qualification, different unit can be our portfolio. then the business unit and planning, marketing, and other functional strategies. So we can for the different strategy online learning using different quizzes, watching different news on business news, or go through these PowerPoint recording as well. So these are different strategies we can use as the action plan to achieve. Mission statement, why we are in a business. We all know what is meant by mission.
Of course.
Yes. So mission is the purpose of organization, why we are in the business, setting the company objective. So we discuss, objective need to be smart. So mission should be converted to sporting objective at each level of management. So mission leads to setting different layers of objective with different hierarchy of objective, like departmental objective, operational objective. We can look around overall corporate objective. So business objective and the marketing objective need to be worked. We want to, as a business, to maximize our market share, and in the market objective we want to satisfy the consumer needs and wants, and we use different promotional tools to achieve, because our marketing objective is supposed to lead to the business objective, which as a whole business are the corporate objective. Business portfolio, collection of the businesses and the product that make up the company. Steps in the business portfolio planning: analyze the firm's current business portfolio and develop strategies for growth or downsizing to shape the future portfolio. Like recently, we heard about Land Rovers going to cut the jobs, 5,000 workers throughout the world, because of course after looking they are making downsizing, also known as a right sizing. So downsizing also known as a right sizing. So right sizing of employees, right sizing of the product, because more people are buying electric car, so we need to be focus on the more innovations in the product, otherwise we can't sustain in the market. So we have to develop the strategies how we'll do. And the portfolio analysis, evaluation of the product and the businesses that make up the company by management step, identifying the strategic business unit. We discussed like think about the Ford have a different brand: Ford Mondeo, Ford Fiesta, Ford Focus. So these are all SBUs. So each SBU assessing the attractiveness of its various SBUs. So in some may be looking in the fuel efficient, some may be more space within a car. So we need to look around. We need to segment these according to the different classes based on the different segmentation method. So we can focus. So maybe some SBUs we need to be like a different brand we need to phase out. With purpose is to be direct resource toward the more profitable businesses while phasing out the dropping the weaker ones. So weaker, maybe we can to external or the local, and we'll focus, those are giving us more profit. So yesterday we also discussed about BCG. BCG stands for Boston Consultant Group. They gave the metric is called growth share metric. So if we look on the left, is written there market growth rate and the relative market share. So market growth rate and market share. So we need to look around the star product. Those are star, high market growth and the high market shares. So when you have a high market share and there is a growing fastly, we can say this product is star. Like when we think about the Apple Apple iPhone is a star. These are the star product. Then some cash cows. If we look the iPad or tablet, the market growth rate is low, but still the relative market shares are high there. They are giving a lot of cash. So that still is a cash cows. So question mark, maybe we need to think about the smart tallies. So these may be a question mark. That question mark can be converted. We need to make the strategies. Those question mark product, their shares are relatively low growth rate and relatively low market share. These becoming the question mark. Either we'll keep it or we'll kick them out or we'll phase out them. We not keep in our portfolio in our. So those is a question mark. We need to make the strategy, advertising, restructuring. So all this we need to be focused. That those are the question mark. Those question mark can be converted to cash cows or can be stars. Then some look the desktop maybe. Are we looking various other music instrument because online music or record players, those becoming a dock. Yes, so if we'll keep it, it's because other areas, other product portfolio, their profit maybe need to inject in dogs to sustain it. So that's not a good strategy. Maybe we need to fail, we need to sell it, or we need to stop it because these can be outdated. So we need to look around when we do, and it's quite good, BCG growth metrics to apply when we do the product portfolio for the company analysis. So this is quite share metrics, evaluate the company SBU in terms of market growth and relative market. Problem difficult, time consuming and costly to implement sometime, and difficult to define SBUs and market shares and growth. Those are disadvantages for this model. Everything in social science, we need to look around some advantages, some disadvantages. So in this case as well. Next model we're looking, yesterday I mentioned Agor Ansoff is a Russian mathematician to America and studied in Harvard Business School, gave this model, and which is called the product and market expansion grid, and Igor Ansoff metric. So existing products in existing market. So maybe think about Apple or any other company. So existing product in existing market, if they are selling, so we can say the market penetration. So really penetration is mean as low strategy where you're not growing it. You're just keeping your product and you're sustaining it. So if you want to grow in more, maybe you're looking new market with the existing. So existing product, maybe we are introducing firstly in American market and then the European market, then we move to the African market. So these are market development. It's known as a market development with the existing market product. When we're looking new products, existing market, but like the current market, maybe we in phone 8 or 10 this market development. So new product in existing market. It can be total or some features of new as well. So diversification, maybe the new product in totally new market, maybe some glasses or some other innovative equipment, maybe headphones or various others. So new product diversification, or maybe we are selling security alarms now in the new market with the new product. That's a diversification in terms of Apple. Question? Any question, anyone?
The recording is not is cracking. I can't hear you properly. It's just interference on the recording.
Okay. I'll make sure from my end if it's an issue. So we discussed about Ansoff metrics. Yes. So Ansoff is based on the 4 strategies. So those are based on diversification I mentioned just now. So diversification means totally different product in new product in new market. So we're not existing market. Okay, downsizing we earlier mentioned is mean the right sizing. Reduce the business portfolio by eliminating the product, and that's we discuss overall strategy can be reason for downsizing can be rapid growth of the company, lack of experience in the market, change in the marketing environment, or decline the particular. So role of marketing in planning provides a guiding philosophy, marketing concept, company strategy should get customer value and build a profitable relationship with the key customer. profitable relation, provide to the strategic planning, help identify the market opportunities, assess the firm's potential to take advantage. So all this we need to look around partnering. So it's quite now is a crucial make partnership. So in different, so giving them shares to workers that help, making the partner the sense of ownership. Yes. So they are owner in the business. That is quite crucial. Value chain, a series of internal departments that carry out value creation. Firm assess the depends on how well the various department coordinated. Marketers should ensure all the department customer focus and develop a smooth functioning value chain. So that need to be. We'll go through further, the value chain model, partnering with the others in the marketing system. Companies should assess their internal value chain and value chain for their supplier distribution and their customers. So value delivery network we need to set up with the company. So how we'll create a value. So we have a good relationship. We involve in the our suppliers as well, and that will help to create the value for more for the customer and the entire system. So marketing strategy is the logic by which the company hope to create the value and achieve the profitably customer relationship. Marketing mix we discussed yesterday as well. Product, price, place, and promotion. So 4 P's is quite, we need to balance between them, and we need to, when we'll make the marketing strategy, we need to analyze those 4 P's as well. Marketing analysis, planning, and control. How we can do market segmentation. Segmentation means dividing the total market into small segments. So we can segment group of buyer who have a different needs, characteristic or behaviors who might require product. Are so market segment group of consumer who respond in a similar way to a given set of marketing efforts. So we can segment on different bases: behavior segmentation, psychographic, demographic segmentation, on the basis of income group, on the basis of upper, lower, and middle class. So these are different bases of segment we can segment, and that will help for the market targeting, evaluating each market segment attractiveness and selecting one or more segment to enter. So we can look around market target. So how we can do main basis of segmentation: geographic, customer within 10 miles of M25 for suppose is example, customer location, region, urban or rural, then we can classify it, and that's a geographic where we want to be, in which area we want, what kind of the product we want to be. Demographic, A level and student, maybe we can look around demographic basis of segmentation, age, gender, occupation, social, economic groups or classes. We can behavior segmentation, customer wanting a value for money, pulse buy. So rate of usage, we can look around how many people, because business user and normal customer, consumer. So benefits or loyalty status, we can look around how they loyal it. So on the basis of this, we can segment and we can reward them as well. Psychographic, personality, who prefer to buy or get product, like think about a lot of people happy to pay more money because they think organic renewable energy like as a company. So we need to be segment. That's a psychographic. So we are contributing, of course we need to be ethically, but it's a psychographic of the people's attitude, the classes, so towards environment. So we can segment our product accordingly. Any question?
No.
Okay, great. So positioning, how we can position ourselves, arranging for a product to occupy a clear, different image, different benefits of the product in term of mind of target customer, and then being with the differentiation the market is offering create the superior customer value. Entire marketing program should support to choosing positioning strategy, how will position in the market, so we can use the positioning map or the perceptual map on what the people have a perception towards our product. So when we're looking the marketing mix, product, price, promotion, and place, so we need to be focused on product, how many variety of the product offering, what sort of the quality we are offering, what sort of the design we are features, brand name, packaging. So all we need to look at features of the product under the product. And promote, we need to focus what sort of the promotion we are using, uh, and we need to be balanced, advertising, more personal selling, sale promotion, and public relation. Price, so list of the price, discount, allowances. Skimming, skimming mean high price, penetration mean low price, behavior means 7.99. We discussed yesterday behavior pricing. Place, and we can use different channel of distribution. Places mean where we really want to sell, how we'll deliver the product, that come under the place. Those are the 4 P's. When we target customer or intend to positioning ourselves, we need to be focused on 4 P's as well: product, price, promotion, and place. So there is a lot of criticism of 4 P's, omit, underemphasized the service product, because 4 P's is less focus on, which will go through the processes and the people. We need to be look around 7 P's and 9 P's even now. The need to include packaging as a product. This really focus on the buyer of 4 C's. 4 C's, the 4 P's need to be focused more on 4 C's as well. 4 C's is customer. What the customer have a problem, we need to focus can provide it. Customer cost. What costs customer? Our customer affordability, convenience. These products are the convenience customer can buy, and we need to look around, how we can communication, how we'll communicate with the customer. Then manage marketing, planning, implementation, and control. Make a plan, develop a strategic plan, develop a marketing plan, and then implement, carried out the plan. And how will control? Control means corrective action, because we need to measure in terms of the sales reports, weekly, monthly, yearly, market share. So we can use UNSUF or the BCG metrics, to check it, and we can change our strategies accordingly if our marketing plan is not working effectively. So yesterday we a bit discussed, we can make the strategy. So in a business environment, so internal capability that may help company to reach its objective. What strength we have, what resources we have, what abilities we have, what capabilities we have, what competencies we have in our organization. That's all come under the strength. So weaknesses, maybe some areas we don't have an innovation, but we have enough resources. We can hire the consultancy company that will help us provide us some research and development. So if it's a situation can be, we can look around, we are strong, and the opportunity, that situation can be SW. SW means strength and opportunity. This is the ideal situation to do business. S and O is the ideal situation to do business, because you're strong, you have a knowledge, but outside is a plenty of opportunity. So this is the ideal situation. Then the second situation can be ST. ST means you're strong but outside threat. But if you're strong outside, there are the threats you can overcome on those, because you have a knowledge, you have expertise, you have a more market share. So these threats, like a competition growing good, so you can overcome all threats. If it's a weakness, you're weak, but outside is a lot of threat. So that's called mini approach, where we have a minimum, we have a lot of weaknesses, we need to be overcome these weaknesses. We have a lot of threats, we need to minimize threats. So it's very difficult, because in that situation it's better to don't do business or don't enter in that market where you're weak. There are a lot. But in business, we also call higher the risk, the award as well. So we need to be in this case focused. Any question?
No, it's okay. By the way, you know this recording. Do you upload it like we've done some for financial management, but I haven't seen anyone for marketing strategy. Do you upload the lectures as well? So
Yes, I'm going to upload. I'm going to upload all the recording as well as the slides.
Okay, thank you.
With all the books.
Okay.
You're welcome. Sorry, okay, marketing environment, outside forces we need to look. Okay, whenever we're looking marketing environment, we're looking to environment, micro environment and the macro environment. Micro is mean internal and it's a controllable. Macro is we can't control it, we have to adjust. Brexit is not as a company, not our control. We have to adjust our operation according to whatever will happen. What come under internal environment or the micro environment? The companies, suppliers, intermediaries, competitors, public, and customer. These normally we cluster them under the micro environment. So customer, we have a different customer. So consumer markets, where the actual consumer mean end user. The business marketers buy and sell it. Resellers market, in the market where people are buy and resell the goods. Government market, where the government companies are the organization, they buy the goods. And the international market, internationally in overseas we have a customer. So these are all the markets we need to be focused as well as an environment if we are selling the product abroad. Major forces in the company macro environment is lying big, uncontrollable, like a Brexit, demographic, economic, natural, technological, political, and cultural. All these factors we need to look around. So when we're looking the political in the country and in the market, what is the political stability? Like think about the labor and conservative, two different, both but different manifesto. So it can be political stability, 5 years company are the really good tax policies, like conservative recently tax and very has been changed, employment change, dominant political ideology focus under. We have to adjust ourselves to be market shares as a company. Marketing strategies we need to be reflect. Inflation, if we are a company dealing with the exchange rates, we are selling goods, so we maybe think about where if we are so we need to look around growth, taxation, unemployment rate. We used to be 6%, now we have a 4%. When unemployment rate is low, which is mean the people have more purchasing power, that will help us. So social factor, we need to look around the living conditions, religious belief, employment patterns, and technology. Like yesterday we mentioned as well, the Nokia's examples of fast changing technologies. We are moving more digital. Our digital product are more innovative, our technological features within the product. So we need to be focused on, and we have to adjust. What's come under the demographic study of human all populations in terms of density location. So when we're looking demographic, all this we need to economic factor, we need to look around under the economics environment. Natural factor, we need to look around different trends, shortage of the raw material, pollution. So we need to look around the diesel cars, for example. So it's going to be congestion charge, environmental CO2, the green levy on those cars. So from 2020, so it's a huge market. Maybe we need to be focused on more on the electric car manufacturers. So technology, we need to look around the radio frequency identification is the technology to track the product through the various points we need to be focused on. So these all we need to be look around in terms of so political environment I earlier mentioned. So next month we are discussing about Porter 5 forces model. Michael Porter is quite popular. He wrote many books and he gave us many theories. He gave one theory, the Porter 5 forces. So 5 forces, when you looking at analysis and making a marketing strategy, so we need to be focused on the Michael Porter 5 forces. So he he mentioned, when the company want to make their strategies, we need to look around the five forces. So these are the five forces determine the power of suppliers. So if it's a few suppliers supplying you the good, they have a more power. If there are the many suppliers, they supplying the raw material, they have a. If many account and providing the services, so it means the supplier power is less. Yes, so we need to look around the supplier concentration, availability of substitute inputs. So all this, we need to look around under the supplier power. Thread of the new entrant. We need to think about which industry we are in and what sort of the threads we are. So barriers, how we can draw the barrier, like economies of scale. If as a company we are more focused on the economies of scale, we can compete with the foreign companies. Product differentiation, if we are dealing with the different product, we can differentiate ourselves. Capital requirement, switching cost to buyer. So all these points, we need to be focused on. One is come under the thread of the new entrant, so we can draw the barriers. So rivalry, existing firm, how many existing firm competing with each other within an industry, so that will help. We need to be look around. So if we are in accounting firm, how many accounting firms in our area, they are competing with us. Maybe we can draw the barrier, we can differentiate ourselves. And the third of substitute, like some product, if the price of one thing will go up, people can switch from others. Like, think about lot of substitute mobile phones industry. So Chinese company they making, so we need to look around. So it's like, what the thread of substitute, how we'll make sure we can overcome these threats as a company, and what strategies we need to be adopt to be overcome. Determine buyer power. So what are the buyer power? They have a power of negotiation. They can switch from one company to other company by use multiple sources. Thread of the back, all these, we need to be focused on. So these are the Porter five forces. So when we'll do analysis, we can use the Porter five forces. We can say high, moderate, or low buyer power, supplier power. Thread of substitute is a high or low in this product, in this industry. Competition in our industry is a high or low. How many firms we have, how many is population, how much shares we can get it within the market. So all these are things, we can look around. So these all we can look around within a in the market. So Porter five forces is quite useful model to apply when we use, and when we'll make our organization strategies, marketing strategies specific. Okay, any question?
No, it's okay.
Okay, so let's we'll do quick, is quiz on sort of, little quiz to clear Porter five forces. That's the model. So okay, can you see my screen?
No, I'm still on where there's the tutor. Okay, and I can see it now.
Okay, let's, we'll go through. We discussed Porter five forces. Five forces are there. So this, sort of a bit, we're looking the option. So which of these would be most likely to result higher barrier to entry? Higher barrier to entry we can create, which option you think, is a higher barrier? Is higher industry profit, market leader, or the much tougher industry regulation, or the government support,
Higher barrier to entry to industry. Well, government regulation will be a tough, not the profit, because I think it is C, much tougher industry regulation.
Okay, well done, correct, great. So a significant reduction in the barrier to entry should result in, if the barrier entry reduction, yes, so any company can be, or what sort of, the benefit can be, should result.
intensity. No, it will be A, higher, if there's a lower barrier, that be higher intensity of competitive rivalry, which is A.
Okay, well done. Great, correct. Okay, next, which of these is the most significant barrier to entry in the steel production industry?
Well, it will be scale and experience. You know, it should be D, scale and experience, isn't it?
Well done, great, correct. So tell us Swift success in the getting Apple to pay royalty on the Apple Music is example of what? Thread of the new bargaining power, thread of substitute.
Well, it's bargaining power of suppliers, because he's a supplier, he had bargaining power.
Okay, well done, great, correct. Which of these might be considered as a substitute for digital cameras?
Smartphones, it should be.
Okay, well done, great, correct. Porter Fire Force is essential a model about.
It's competitive, competitive rivalry, not market segmentation.
Okay, so which option we think?
I think D. Maybe it's either A or D, but I think D.
Okay, well done, correct, good. Okay, low growth or declining market are usually associated with.
Well, it's B, low competitive rivalry. That's it. Oops.
We'll go through. Okay, the power of supplier will be high when.
Well, just a few producers dominate industry supply. B.
Well done, correct. Which of the following tend to increase the competitive rivalry?
Maybe high industry growth rate.
High industry growth rate.
Tend to increase the. Okay, which will go through. The bargaining power of buyer customer is likely to be high when. So we're looking customer now.
Bargaining power of customer is likely to be high when there are many customers. Each account. Well, it's B. A few large customers accounting for majority of sales.
Well done, correct. Okay, great. So good. So we can check where we went 1 or 2. Okay, well done. So that was the price competition. Lower growth and declining markets are usually associated with, yes, price competition and lower profit, yes.
Okay, yeah. Lower growth. Yeah.
Yes, so lower, yes, because it's a lower, there is a competition and lower profit, yes.
Yeah.
Because of the declining.
Mm-hmm.
That was high barrier to exist, yes. Competitive, yes.
Yeah. High barrier to exist. Okay.
Okay, well done. So that's all, well done. It's really good. Amazing, well done. So next. Okay, so today lesson we will learn about different models. We discuss about Porter 5 forces. We recap on different marketing concepts. So we be able to apply these tools. We can use these tools for in the strategic marketing environment. We discuss internal and external environment. We discuss about BCG metrics. We discuss Porter 5 forces, and we discuss about UNSUF metric, and we discuss about different bases of segmentation, how we can segment the market, why we target and position ourselves in the market, why this is a crucial, and how we can keeping in view of the marketing environment, and we can apply different tools. Anybody, any question?
Nope.
Okay, so so please, if you have any question, just drop me email. So today we just focus our learning outcome 2, and the next lesson will go through our learning outcome 3. So in the meanwhile, if you have any question, drop me email. I'll upload all these recording on Moodle. So please follow the Moodle with all handouts as well.